Hello, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing more of a helpful video, I guess. I will be showing you how I personally seal my albums in plastic, and I'll also show you where to get the materials and everything, but I just felt like it was a good video to film because I get asked about it a lot. So what better way to answer everyone than to just make a video. I have a few signed albums that I have not wrapped yet, so I will show you how I personally do it. So I moved to my bed because it's just easier filming at this angle. So I will go through all of the materials you will need. So the main thing you will need are these. Well, this is just what I use. You don't have to use these. You can find a different brand if you can, but I use these Ultra Pro resealable magazine size comic bags. These are like, I think these are like the medium-sized ones. I believe you can also get smaller ones, and sometimes using the smaller ones are easier to seal up smaller albums, but you know, I'm fine like folding it a lot, so yeah, this is the main thing. You can get this on Amazon. That's where I got mine. I don't know if I still have the link because I got this a long time ago, but if I can find the link, I will put it in the description, but just search up this name on Amazon and I'm pretty sure you can find it. And so that's the main thing you will need. Next main thing you will need is tape. I personally like to use the clear tape because if you use the matte tape, you can easily see it and it just looks a little bit messier and just not as nice. So, and I also personally like the thinner tape for taping up the tops of the albums. It's just so much easier. So you don't have to get the thin tape. I just personally like using the thin tape. You can get this anywhere. Everyone knows where to get tape. And you will also need scissors. Let's just ignore that these were originally hair scissors, but I kind of took over them as normal cutting scissors. Yeah, don't ask. But these are like the main three things you will need. And obviously your album. Yeah, here's an example of an album that I already had wrapped up. I personally like to have the tops taped down. That's why it's nice to use the thin tape. If you had the really thick tape, you'd have to like tape it all down here, but the thin tape fits kind of perfect up there. As you can see, it's all folded and taped. It looks a little bit bad on the back, but you know, the front is the main thing that matters. So I will show you how you can do this, or how I do it. You don't have to follow the way I do it, but it's just, you know, I'm just sharing how I do it pretty much. So I have a few albums I need to wrap up still. So one of them is my signed Day 6 Remember Us Youth Part 2 album. I still have not wrapped this one, so I was saving it to show in this video. This one is signed by all the members, and you know, I want to keep it protected. I have 3 albums I need to package up, so this is one of them. This is another one. It's my signed The Boys The Only album. This one's going to be interesting to tape up. I've never packaged up an album in the plastic with this kind of size and thickness, so we'll see how that one goes. And next one, I have my 17 You Made My Dawn signed album. This one's signed by Seungkwan. I know, again, another Seungkwan signed album. He really likes me. But anyways, so there's like 3 different sizes that I can wrap up and show you how I do it. Let's just get right into it. So I'll do the Day 6 one first. So we got our little bag thing. And then let's see if this will fit in. I don't know. Oh, it looks like it'll just fit, so that's good. Okay, so here's the opening. I like to put the front, like I like to put this part on the back of the album and the signatures facing the front. Do it like this. Whoa, it just fits. Wow, so you know what? There's less work I have to do with this. It really fits perfectly in this bag. Wow, that's amazing. So pretty much I only have to tape this part down. But anyways, I'll go more into details. So there's this little thing you can peel off and it sticks. You know, it doesn't work that good, but I just peel it off anyways. There we go. You need to try your best to get all the air out. That's the hardest part of doing this, to be honest. So just try your best to get as much air out as you can. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So this is acceptable. So now we'll take our tape. This one, it's probably better to use a thicker tape, but I only have the thin tape right now anyways. So, whoops, sorry. So I'll just do like one on this side and then one on the other side. There we go. And then I'll do the sides as well. So, all right, so I zoomed in a little bit because this is so much easier to see. I'm really sorry if it was a little bit too far out before. But anyway, so now I'm going to tape down the sides. I mean, you can leave it like this if you want. It doesn't look too bad, but I personally just like to tape these down, you know, these extra parts on the side. So I just like put it down like this. In the corner, I bring down like that. And then I'll tape it. I guess you should be pre-ripping your tapes, but I just keep forgetting to do that. So yeah, you bring this down. And so then I like tape it here first. While you're holding it, bring it down like that. And there you go. And then if it's a little bit longer like this one, you can just go ahead and tape down the rest so it stays. There we go. And now this side is done. And now we'll do this side. Got my tape ready. So I'll just pull this down. Take this, put it down like that. And then tape on this side first. And then, oh, okay, that works. There you go. And then tape down the rest. And there you go. So this one was super, super easy to do because of the size. It just fit perfectly in the bag. But the next one I will show will be a little bit more complicated. It has more folding to do. So that was the Day 6 album. Next, let's do the boys. They're the only album. So yeah, this one's gonna be fun. Got my little bag. I have never, as I said, I've never sealed up an album like this kind of size. So we'll see how this goes. So let's see if it'll fit. Might fit that way. Yeah, I don't think so. It's just too thick. It's at the right size this way to fit, but it's just too thick. So I'm gonna have to put it in this way. Don't smudge it. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it in this way. How am I doing this? Okay, you gotta put it up right to the corner. Maybe this corner because yeah, I think I'll do it. I usually do it in the right corner, but I'm gonna do it in the left corner now because the spine's on this side, so woo. Anyways, make sure it's right in the corner, which is kind of hard to stay still, but anyways, rip this off, rip that off. Stay in the corner, would you? This is the part I hate the most. I kind of fixed it, straightened it out a little bit at the side. Okay, make sure that's right in the corner. And now this is where the scissors come in. Doing this helps with getting the air out. Once you fold this over, it's really airy and it's really, really hard to get the air out. So what I like to do is just cut a little corner off here and it'll help push all the air out of there from this side, because once you fold it over, it doesn't really matter that there's a hole on the edge here. So that's what I like to do. So get all the air out. Try and get all of the air out here as best you can. And then fold it over. So it's still a little bit airy. It's not actually too bad right now. Let me just tape this down. Okay, so yeah, it's actually not too bad right now. I didn't do that bad of a job. Tape this part down. Now we are left with the edges just sticking out, which I personally don't like those at all. Also, if I were you, maybe I'd get like a thin tape and also a thicker tape. For these parts, it would probably be better if you use the thicker tape because it's a little bit easier, but I don't know. I just don't have two tapes. We'll do over here first. Let me pre-cut my tape. So you hold this down here and then tape up here. Bring this down. There you go. So that, I hope you guys saw that. I wasn't looking in my camera, so I hope it was easy to follow, but I just taped it from here and then I pushed it down here. Hopefully you guys got that. It's actually a little bit easier doing that on a thicker album. Okay, so let's do over here now. Cut my tape, take this bring it down here and just hold it with your finger. Then tape it on the side here like that. While you're holding it, bring this down. And there you go. That got the corner. And then this last corner, which I just squished. Pre-cut your tape. I just hold it on my finger. You can like put it on the side of a desk or something. This down with your finger like this. Put it on the side. Did I just get my nail polish on it? No, okay. I didn't. And then bring it down like that. And then that took care of the corners. And now it's looking pretty nice. Also, there's a little thing on the corner. I usually leave these ones because they're not too bad. But on this one, since it's a thick album, I'll just tape it down. So I'll just put it on the side here. Then bring it down like this. And there you go. That one, you know, I thought I was gonna struggle real bad with that, but it wasn't too bad. Lastly, we'll go through my 17 signed albums. So this one's tiny, so there will be a lot more folding with this one. This way. Okay, so put it down this, and I usually put it in the right corner. Like that. Take this thing off. I mean, if it's easier with it on, just leave it. But I'm afraid it will show, so try your best to make this as like even as possible. It's like really airy in there right now. That's why like cutting the corner is really important to do. So for now, I'll just tape this down. It's like all the way down here. Now I will cut the corner here. Just a little corner you can cut off. This annoying air. It can be quite difficult to get it out, but let me just try and get more air out. Okay. Now I'll just tape this down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, looking pretty good on the front so far. We just got a little bit of extras on the sides. There's a lot of extras like all over it because this album's so small. But let's just do over here. So put this down with your hands. Oops. Put it on the side here first. And then bring it down. There you go. And then let's do the bottom. Bring this down, this side down with your finger. And then, oh my gosh, this is hard. Put it on the side. And then bring that down. That might have been quite hard to see, and I'm really sorry. This is even a little bit hard for me to see because I'm trying to make sure I'm showing it in the camera, but then I can't see if I'm not looking right at it. Okay. There you go. That's that side. And then we got all on this side. Let's tape it over on this side first. Oops. Don't stick to my finger. Okay. So we'll tape it over here first. And then we'll do the corner. Okay, there we go. This one's looking a little messy. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, let's tape that one down. There, this one's pretty messy. But, you know, it doesn't look bad on the front. It's just the back, it looks quite messy. Yeah, so this is not my best work, but, you know, I gave an example. So that is personally how I wrap my signed albums. You don't have to follow the way I do it. I'm just basically showing you how I do it. If you want to follow in my directions, go ahead. I hope this video was helpful for some people. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!